Yo, 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 it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. So, the black community is not enough that Kamala Harris is an absolute loser and she's losing like she usually does. Y'all want to go with another Caucasian lady because she mentioned reparations and civil rights. Let me tell y'all something. If you can't tell the climate that the world is in right now with Donald Trump having two attempts on his life to delete him out of the video game right now, what makes you think that a lady that has admittedly told you she has no funds, she's admittedly told you that she's not getting any grants, she's not getting money from nobody in, she basically telling you that she cannot protect herself. Donald Trump is showing you it's hard to protect himself. What makes you think a lady, a 70-something-year-old lady, that they could just usher into a hospital somewhere, or usher into her meds, or usher into her house somewhere, thinking, somebody that she trusts, a face that she trusts, and get her up out of here and poison her or do whatever they want to do to her allegedly? What makes you think that she's gonna make it through a candidate run for president? Because we know she's not gonna win this one. But what makes you think that she's gonna make it through? This 70-year-old lady. Listen, she has the blueprint. Yes, she does have the blueprint. But that's for somebody else. Maybe Tosi or somebody. But she does have the blueprint. She does explain what's going on in our community that nobody else wants to speak on. But don't y'all understand that the Dems are the cake? I just had somebody tell me in Pink Book Lessons comments that 1860 doesn't matter compared to today. It doesn't matter what they were doing back then. You idiot! If they were not fighting for your freedom back in 1860s in the Civil War times, you wouldn't be here typing on the internet. You'll probably be a slave somewhere, or we'll probably be doing the same stuff that we've been doing these past how many years, Martin Luther King years, and all these 1900s. We probably would have just now been getting to that stuff. It probably would have been 10 times, 20 times worse. Y'all are so disrespectful to history. Y'all are so disrespectful to what has been. Right? Like Kamala likes to say, what has been. Y'all are so disrespectful to that y'all don't even know what's going on right now. What's going on right now has always been. Ask JFK. Ask the Kennedys. These people, the Dems, they do not like when you try to help anybody except their people. We know who their people are. Just look at who the Dems keep sending money to. That's their people. I know it's hard for you to believe that the same people that have such strong religious views, and they just make it seem like they are the underdog. You're anti-Semitic. You hate Ukraine. You hate these people. You hate the immigrants and the migrants. You're racist. They make it seem like they're the underdog. They're not the underdogs. If you can't look through history and see what type of people these people are on the Dem side, which is why JFK got took out, ask the Kennedys. Then you will see that all these people ever did was murder, slavery, use and abuse, twist narratives. That's what they do. That is the Dems. So for you to think it's logically okay for you to sit up here and vote for a 70-something-year-old lady to get in the office, and she's just gonna live that out. Listen, they're gonna get rid of her so quick and fast. They're not even gonna first off, they're gonna rig the election. They're not even if she did win or come close to winning, they're not gonna make it seem that way. So they're going to rig her up out of there just like they did RFK. Black people, think with your mind right now. Think with your brains right now. Do you see how Angela Rye was absolutely a hyena jumping on Jill Stein? It's going to be much worse for her if she was to ever come close to beating out the Democrats in the polls. She's not going to beat out the Republicans. If she was to ever come close to beating out the Democrats, it would be much worse. It wouldn't be talking back and forth and debating. It would be something like what Trump is getting, the treatment that Trump is getting. Because the propaganda would probably be something like she wants to empty out the bank for the black community or something crazy that they'll come up with. She wants her taxes to go, even though our taxes go to the illegal immigrants, she wants to give your taxes to just the African American community. Like, they'll come up with anything to twist and flip the story. The Democrats are the extremists. Get that through your brain. Stop thinking of what this is not a woman's job. Don't y'all understand that? This is not a woman's job. I have nothing against women. I just don't want to see women being took out the box on that big of a platform like that. I don't. Nobody does. Nobody wants to even see a man get took out like that. Assassination and all of that stuff. Like, nobody wants to see that. But this is what the Dems are about. This is why they're bringing in the illegal immigrants to replace black people so that they can have their army of people. They're getting literally the worst of the worst from all of these places on purpose. So they're ready to. Didn't you see the Venezuelans in Colorado? They didn't look too nice. Just like the Ukrainian. Well, he's not even Ukrainian. He's from America. He just tried to assassinate Trump allegedly. And no, he might as well have been a Ukrainian. Yes, the same neo-Nazi motherfucker that y'all keep on sending y'all money to is coming over here to kill the president. Yes, yes, yes. The same motherfucker that they send our taxes to is trying to come over here and kill the president. And they're perfectly fine with that. They're trying to figure out another way to send some money to Ukraine and Israel right now, allegedly. They are. I bet they are. They're not focused on the black community. So anybody that has even an ounce of focus on the black community like Trump did with the platinum plan, they're going to make sure they get eliminated. That doesn't exclude Jill Stein. Okay? So take the hatred out of your heart for masculinity and white people and whatever that you got for Trump derangement syndrome, all that. Take that hatred out of your heart and understand that you have a chance with Trump. We don't got a chance with Kamala. Jill Stein, I don't know how she's going to be able to hold up against these hyenas because they're out here who don't want to see black people have anything. And yeah, she might have made it through the civil rights times and the civil rights, but she's a Caucasian lady. Yes, she's going to make it. But right now, in today's time, I don't think that she'll be able to make it because Trump's barely making it. Y'all don't look at stuff logical. Y'all look at stuff from emotional standpoint. Oh, well, both of the parties are bad. What has the Republican Party done to the black community specifically to just tear the black community down? And no, the Democrats are the KKK. The Democrats are the Confederates. The Democrats are the first ones, and they never involve black people. They're the first party. They're Andrew Jackson's party. That should be enough for everybody. But you don't know nothing about history, so you dismiss history. So you dismiss yesterday. That's how I know some of y'all not smart enough to even comprehend the type of stuff that I be talking about because I don't know anything about history. Literally in Pink Book Lessons comments, a dude told me that There's no reason for us to worry about what happened during Civil War times. Like it was before Christ. Like it was just so long ago. Like it was the beginning of time. If you are a black man, if you are an FBA, Foundational Black American, the Civil War has everything to do with you today. Yes. Because if it wasn't for that war, who knows what could be going on if the Confederates pulled it off? The only switch of parties was when white people went to Republican because black people who were following Martin Luther King Jr. stupid ass went to the Democrats. And they wanted what was they promising them? To desegregate shit. And we see how that worked for us. It really didn't do shit for us. Another fake issue that we were so engulfed in. Black community. Jill Stein is speaking the truth as she's supposed to. Any good-hearted human being can speak the truth. But is she going to be able to uphold herself? Is she going to be able to stand tall and uphold everything that she's saying with bullets flying at her? I don't think so. Trump is actually trying to do it. Trump knows he can't just go out there and say all the stuff he want to do for black people. He got to put it on his website. He got to say overtime, no over. I don't want to tax overtime. I don't want. Even him saying that he wants to audit the government is going to get his head. Even him saying I don't want to support Ukraine anymore is going to get his head decapitated, allegedly. Him saying that he wants to look at government taxes and how they're taxing us on literally everything we do. They literally tax us on everything we do. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna look into that. That's putting his life in danger. But y'all think that Jill Stein is gonna run through the presidential candidacy and she's gonna run through the Green Party. If we just all vote for a Green Party that's not getting any money from anybody, that has no protection, and that stop. Yeah, going back to the marching in the street shit. The Democrats won't have it. I'm letting you know right now, the Democrats won't let Jill Stein get into office. That's why Angela Rye sent up there reading off all of the times that she lost elections, even though it really doesn't matter. It's the point that Jill Stein's trying to get across, that black people deserve reparations, so on and so forth. Real issues. They don't want to deal with that. What the Democrats are a part of is taking tax dollars. Republicans got money. I'm trying to tell y'all, Republicans got money. They're not worried about taking money from the government. The longtime politicians are the Democrats. They're worried about their empire falling. Their empire is us. The same empire that they had back in slavery. So you thinking, oh, I'm gonna vote for Jill Stein because I got a choice out of the two, and I don't like Trump in the way that he talks and the way that he. Both parties are broken. If Jill Stein was to ever get anywhere near Kamala's polls and her percentages and pass her in any type of way, they will then figure out a way for her to pass away. This is the truth. Is this not happening to Trump? Yeah, I got it. It's not a what they tried to say with this guy that tried to assassinate Trump the second time now, in the span of not even 2 months. They're trying to say he's just an isolated. It's always an isolated incident. Just like JFK, they don't know what happened with JFK. They don't know what happened with Trump the first time. They don't know what happened. We don't know. It's an isolated incident. That's Democratic talk. That's Dem talk. That's Confederate talk. That's KKK talk. We don't know what happened. That's police brutality talk. We don't know what happened. Who knows? Oh, woe is me. Maybe if he didn't say this, or maybe if he didn't say no, no, no. It's not how it works, guys. So yes, Jill Stein can get up there and talk like that because she's just being censored, and they're going to continue to try to censor her. But if she was to ever get as popular as Trump, trust and believe, there will be attempts on her life as well. See, first comes the censoring. If you could break through the censor, because let's go back to 2016, since history doesn't matter, the 1860s and the 1960s and 2016 doesn't matter anymore. That's how dumb you idiots sound when you sit up there and say history doesn't matter. Like, how stupid can you be? If history doesn't matter, what are we doing today then? We're doing the same thing we was doing since 1776. What the fuck? What are you talking about? This is the type of stuff that black people say. We're trying to kill both parties. We're voting for the Green Party. Listen, Democrats and Republicans not going anywhere, buddy. They done heinous stuff. They're not going anywhere. Mainly the Democrats. The Republicans literally are in court fighting for black people throughout the years, and black people shitting on them. Like, I would, if I was a white Republican, bro, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with black people? Every time we fight with them and fight for them in the courts and just try to help them, they shit on us. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all getting the alley-oop from Trump. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see how the media, the left media is controlling everything, and they're spinning everything to a cat and a dog. They said a cat and a dog matters more than homeless FBA black Americans in America. They said a cat and a dog matters more than FBA members getting reparations, black Americans getting reparations, descendants of slavery, 400 years of it. They said that a cat and a dog matters more than Donald Trump almost being assassinated 2 times. They're not even trying to investigate it. They want to know why they got to keep the news coverage on it. Why we got to keep talking about it. Why we got to figure out why this guy was trying to kill Trump and who he is with. Who's the person that was trying to assassinate Trump? Who is his constituents? Who is he involved with? Nobody's not trying to figure that out. And by tomorrow, y'all forget about it because y'all don't care about history. Why do I care about 1860 and 1960? And I don't care about old stuff. Well, guess what, buddy? Jill Stein's old stuff. And the only reason you want to vote for her is because she knows about all of that old stuff. That's how stupid some of y'all are. Some of y'all are so stupid, people don't want y'all to be told the truth somewhere. My comment got to get deleted when I tell you the truth. When I tell you the truth, they delete my comment because it's too real. They got to keep the ignorance going. They got to keep you silly. They got to keep you in silly mode. I know some of y'all got a social media where people are just absolutely silly on there. You probably got people from your hometown or something like that on there. They're just absolutely silly. Just look at the way they talk. They're probably talking about Diddy right now, Shannon Sharp, and some stupid shit. I guarantee it. They're not talking about Trump almost being assassinated again. They're not talking about none of this stuff because they're not real conspiracy theorists like me. They don't know what's going on like us, the VI crew. We know what's going on over here, bro. Jill Stein wouldn't be able to make it through a candidacy today. She wouldn't be able to. They'll find a way to delete her. Just like they're trying to figure out a way to delete Trump. It's absolutely disgusting right now, the climate of our country. Because we got our borders wide open, just like a whore, letting anybody in. Doesn't matter if they're a spy. Doesn't matter if they're a serial killer, a rapist. It doesn't matter who they are. Come on in and vote for Democrats. Because that's who the Democrats are. The Democrats are Nathan Bedford, KKK. The Democrats are the Confederates. That matters, you idiot. So when you walk around saying, I want to vote for Jill Stein. Why you want to vote for Jill Stein? Because she talking about civil rights and reparations. Dummy. She's talking about what happened back then. That matters today. Maybe if that didn't happen back then, or they treated us with some damn respect back then, we wouldn't have to be dealing with the shit that we deal with today, because we'll have shit under control today. Black people, you're conservatives at heart. Because that's what we started out with. We weren't allowed to vote for any goddamn body because the Democrats wouldn't allow us. Duh. That's how the Republicans got started, you idiots. I mean, some of y'all are so, like, y'all brains are so full of air that when it's time to make sense, y'all get mad because y'all wrong. So when somebody makes sense out of something, you get mad because you was wrong. Like, I don't get some of you niggas, bro. Some of y'all niggas is lost. Some of y'all lost. Some of y'all are lost, bro. Some of y'all never gonna get it, bro. Literally, bro. Some of y'all never gonna get it, bro. Some of y'all never gonna get it. This election, Kamala's gonna lose terribly. Jill Stein, goddamn, probably gonna have more votes than her. She's gonna lose terribly. And y'all still gonna be looking at Trump like, man, I don't like Trump because, man, I don't like Trump, man, I don't like Trump because I like black. Some of y'all stupid, man. And the Democrats made you that way with the schooling system. They did it on purpose. You sit up here talking about some Kamala's gonna give, she's gonna do something with housing and all of that. Man, she's gonna have government houses for all of these illegals that's coming in if she was to get back in office. She's not getting back in damn office anyways, so she don't even care what she's promising right now because she's not getting in office. So whatever she could do to get some more donations, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. They're looking at it like, damn, Trump is too strong of a candidate. We know that we can't win. Let's try in 2028. They already came up with that. You still sitting up here talking about Kamala. This lady lied on the troops. How are you the commander-in-chief of the country? You have troops and you're lying on them. Can we just think about that for a second? Can we think about how she lied? But nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about Diddy, cats and dogs. Stupid shit. Nobody want to talk about how Kamala, because the left don't want you to know about that. See, when they put my videos out, they make sure they put me at the very bottom of the algorithm. They put me in the basement of the algorithm. They put me in the dirt of the algorithm because they don't want nobody to actually hear the truth, actually hear sense. You might end up getting and looking it up in Google after you scroll past the first three things that come up on Google. You're gonna actually see the truth. You actually see a video of a motherfucker asking a Democrat, why is Kamala lying on the troops? Why did she say it's not 950 troops in Syria and 1,500 troops in Afghanistan? Oh, y'all don't care about the troops, right? Y'all don't care about the people that sign up to die. I forgot, y'all. A lot of y'all don't even care about that. Y'all don't even care about nobody that's signed up to die in your honor. I know. I just find it weird that she lied about working at McDonald's. I just find it weird. Why would you lie about that? Why? Kamala, why would you lie about that? You see she's taking a step back from that now. She lied. It's sad, bro. It's sick now. The Democrats don't like to lose. They never had a third party on their ass like this with the Green Party. So they gotta sick their hyenas like Angela Rye on Jill Stein and just make her seem like she's a terrible candidate and she's a terrible person and she doesn't know what she's talking about, laugh at her, make it seem like she's goofy. All of that is just tactics to like Kamala uses the little laughing, cackling shit. Like nobody, that's not a debate tactic. Anybody with a brain knows that you're just trying to psychologically trump them, figuratively. A lot of y'all have Trump derangement, so y'all gonna vote for Jill Stein. Okay, vote for Jill Stein. That's also gonna it's not gonna do nothing but help Trump, but it's gonna actually show in the polls that we're not for Kamala. Cool. Are you happy? Like what? What was the point? What was the point? If Jill Stein was a real one, she'll be trying to talk to Trump right now about reparations. How about when Jill Stein don't get elected and Donald Trump's elected president? How about y'all ask Jill Stein to go and do a sit down with Donald Trump? That's y'all homework. Ask y'all hero Jill Stein to go do a sit down with Donald Trump if Donald Trump even makes it to election day, bro. If he even could make it to election day, because the Dems are trying to literally take him out and stop him in his tracks. And all y'all niggas can sit up here and talk about is, man, Diddy had 1,000 bottles of oil, man. Yeah, $1,000. Yeah, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You heard about that? So I'm surprised he only had 1,000. He's a fucking freak 69 god. Who cares? We knew that. They don't want him to pass his wealth on to his children. We knew that, buddy. Now what they're gonna do is say, we don't know what happened to Trump next. And y'all gonna forget about it. That's how slow y'all are. That's how quick y'all forget about stuff. That's how low y'all attention spans are. Come on, man. A lot of y'all just want to seem like y'all smart, man. Y'all want to seem like y'all know something. You don't know nothing if you don't know the damn history, you idiot. So every time I hear a motherfucker sitting up here talking about some, man, the history, man, that don't matter. What happened back then don't matter. Well, if what happened back then never happened, we probably would have never won the Civil War, the Union. We would probably still have been slaves for a couple more 100 years. We would probably be fighting for our freedom still today. Hard. Fighting for our freedom, hard body, still today. If that shit never happened back in 1860, that's how y'all think that's so long ago. Telling y'all, man. Telling y'all. A lot of people lost, bro. They think what happened back then don't matter. That's sad, bro. When people was literally fighting for you just to be able to talk out your ass. When people was literally fighting for you to be able to just to have a say. That's what the whole Republican Party was built on. Yes, it matters. I don't care who came to the Republican Party and was racist. I don't. I really don't. Because today, in today's time, they don't even matter anymore because guess what? The Republican Party wasn't built on racism. So guess what they did? They finagled their way back into the Democrat Party and they made it seem like they cared about black people because that's what the Democrats are on. They noticed when they brought in Barack Obama is that we can have a black face. We can have a feminine face. Hillary Clinton. We can have a purple hair freak like Bernie Sanders. We can have these type of people be the face, but they aren't our policies. What's our policies? Make sure black people don't get shit. And that's the people that donate to the Democrats. They want to make sure that black people never have shit. So, even if they had an Angela Rye supporting them, she knows in her mind that it's almost unethical for black people to get something specifically only for them. She has that beat in her mind. The Democrats want that beat into your soul. So anybody like wink wink nudge nudge Trump were to even think about doing something for the black community, like he did with the Platinum Plan, they will then knock them off. Like JFK. Even though they did that from inside out, they knew what they were doing. They did it in Lyndon B. Johnson's hometown. They did it in I don't know if it was his hometown or he was the governor of Dallas, Texas, but they did it where he was frequent at. So to think that this stuff was isolated incidents and the guy that tried to assassinate Trump allegedly he's just a crazy whack job. He's mentally ill and all of this shit. No, he's very smart. Go look at the video when he met Gideon. Gideon met him. Look at the video when he met Gideon. He looked like he knew what he was talking about. He tried to recruit Gideon. He said, come over to my side. We going, you know what I'm saying? We trying to take over. That's what he was telling Gideon. Gideon sitting there playing. I'm about to go to school. All this little dumb shit he was saying. And the dude like, nah, man, you playing. That don't look like anybody that's mentally inept. It looked like he was mentally intact. He sounded real tactical, actually. Something that you, freelance black Americans, independents, aren't. So, yes, we need to team up with the Republicans once again. Yes. Black independents? Yes, we have to. Why? Because our interests, our best interests are being took out. Our best interests are being took out. And I know some of y'all don't like to talk about stuff like this. Well, get your airheaded ass off of my page. My page isn't for airheads. My page isn't for dummies. My page is strictly for intellectuals. I might bring up a little Diddy topic or something stupid once in a while, but nah. My page is for intellectuals. I've been covering this stuff since last year. The Democrats are demons. Jill Stein, I like her blueprint, but she needs to give it up to somebody else. And she needs to, I'm not going to say that, but she needs to advocate in a safer way. Can we say that? She needs to advocate in a safer way. Because the climate that our country is in right now is not safe. We have some of the most dangerous people migrating to America because of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden opening up the border how they did. So it's literally mercenaries being paid to come and walk into America. It's literally mercenaries being made through the propaganda that the left is putting out, saying that Donald Trump is trying to end the democracy and take away female rights and all of this and voter rights and all of these lies that they're spewing. They're spewing lies. And the soft little liberals are falling for it because they need somebody to fight, knowing damn well they're not going to put their hands on nobody. The soft little left demon crats, they're not going to touch a soul. Literally. So they got to act like they need a big guy that they think in their head that they're taking down. They always try to say, we want to eat the rich and take down the rich. And if you looked up at the DNC, you would have saw the rich. You would have saw the wealthy, actually. $1 million suites, like Jill Stein said. $1 million suites. $1 million suite. That means they spent $1 million just to be there for one night, or how many ever nights they was there, 3 nights or whatever the fuck, and just watch from the top and just drink champagne and laugh at the dummies on the bottom screaming and acting stupid and all the purple hair freaks. They don't care about y'all. They don't care about LGBTQs and all of the Ukrainians and all of that. They don't care about y'all. They only do that as a blockade to be in front of the FBA, Black Americans, descendant of slaves. They don't actually care about none of these issues that they be bringing up. It's just a blockade. It really is. It really, because after they get done talking about this stuff, they don't actually do anything. They don't actually send troops to Ukraine to help them, or no, they send money over there. They send quote unquote resources over there because they know that those people over there need money to come and bring it over to America, and they're going to bring the money back over to America and invest with them. They're not stupid. The stupid ones are the people that are voting for these people. You're voting for the Democrats, you're stupid. So I don't have a problem with what Jill Stein is saying. I just had a problem with dude trying to tell me in Pink Book lessons that 1860 doesn't matter, 1960s doesn't matter, history doesn't matter, back then doesn't matter. If you think that in your brain, I'm sorry, you're disrespectful to your parents, or your ancestors. That's not a long time ago, but when Christ died is not even a long time ago. And your little feeble human mind, you think that's a long time ago. But it's not. It's the same stuff that was going on back then is going on today. See, the Confederates are communists. The dude that tried to kill Trump, he's a communist. So the Democrats have no problem with eating their own if they don't agree with what their agenda is. They have an agenda that they want to succeed with. And if you don't want to be a part of that, they're going to find any way to take you out, whether it be jail or trying to send you to hell. They don't care. They're going to try to get it done. So if they got to infiltrate the black community, and put out all of the different type of propaganda that they put out to these women, and step into churches and put tampons in fourth grade bathrooms and do anything that they got to do. Anything what anybody wants to do that's not actually, well, I can't even say that because they are hurting people. So whatever anybody wants to do, if it's a large group of people that wants to do it, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And the LGBTQs, they know that. So don't be mad when you take your kids to school and you see boys walking in looking like girls and girls walking in trying to look like boys. Because that's what they're into, looks and how everything looks now, because they noticed that all the way back to when JFK was debating Nixon, was it? In the 1960 debate. And JFK said that he had to look a certain way when he went up on stage so the Americans could appeal to him and like him. This is what the Democrats know. That you don't care about how things actually are. You only care about how they look. So you're gonna go vote for Joe Stein. You really think that the Democrats will let a Green Party ever get on top of them? They'll lose to the Republicans, but they'll never lose to a Green Party. Joe Stein knows that. So what we want Jill Stein to do is we want Jill Stein to use her leverage and to start talking to Donald Trump. Okay? Peace and blessings.